season is winding down, so whether you're still competing for a fantasy football championship or got bounced in the first round, now is the perfect time to draft a fantasy basketball team on Yahoo. Now, you can be new to fantasy basketball or simply add into your portfolio mid-season because, frankly, you still got that competitive itch. That's okay. Here are a few tips for drafting a fantasy basketball team mid-season. First up, pick your league type. Whether you want to play in a points league or a categories league might be determined by your competitive nature or how comfortable you feel playing fantasy basketball. I would recommend, if you're new to this, play in a points league. It's the most similar to fantasy football. You draft a team, you set your lineup, you accumulate fantasy points, and then you go up against your opponent in the hopes of winning. If you're an advanced fantasy player, take a look at categories formats because they are the perfect balance between production and efficiency. So it's a little bit more challenging than a points league, but still fun nonetheless. My second advice is make sure you mock draft. You want to prepare for a fantasy basketball draft the same way you would prepare for a fantasy football draft. You want to know where players are getting drafted, who are the risers and fallers, who are the landmines. You just want to practice, make sure you can get into the rhythm of drafting a fantasy basketball team. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to play in leagues for free, or you can join a cash league. So one of the great things about playing on Yahoo is that you have the opportunity to do both. And lastly, fantasy basketball is a lot of fun. Make sure you draft your favorite players, your favorite all-stars. Just be sure you're drafting players that are healthy. The last thing you want to do is have to manage some roster gymnastics because you drafted a player that's currently out right now. Make sure you draft the healthy players because it will make your early season much easier to manage when you're dealing with the healthy guys. Also, avoid rookies. They're not particularly good this year. We don't have one rookie inside the top 120.